Our neighborhood in Crestwood Estates prides itself on its tranquility and picturesque charm. But sometimes beneath the manicured lawns and flower beds, intolerance can fester quietly until it bursts out in the most hurtful ways. My son, Elijah, is a bright, spirited 10-year-old who has lived with chronic lung disease since infancy. He relies on a portable oxygen tank to help him breathe, especially during physical activity. To Elijah, the tank is a lifeline, a symbol of resilience rather than limitation. One summer afternoon, Elijah and I took our usual walk around the community park. He was full of energy that day, laughing and chasing bubbles with the neighborhood kids. His oxygen tank trundled alongside him on its wheeled cart, decorated with stickers of superheroes. His favorite. That's when Mrs. Linda Whitaker, the self-appointed HOA enforcer, known to neighbors simply as Karen, appeared. Her nose wrinkled in disdain as she caught sight of Elijah's oxygen tank. She scoffed loudly, loud enough for other families nearby to hear. "Why does that boy need that ridiculous contraption? He looks perfectly fine to me. Maybe he's just faking it for attention." Elijah froze, his smile fading as the other children looked away awkwardly. I stepped forward, trying to stay calm, but my heart was racing. "Mrs. Whitaker, Elijah's oxygen tank isn't a contraption. It's a medical device that keeps him alive," I said firmly. Karen laughed again. "I'm tired of seeing these devices all over the neighborhood. They're an eyesore and disrupt the look we're trying to maintain here." I knew better than to engage her further on the spot, but I was angry, not just for Elijah, but for what her words represented. What Karen didn't know, and what I only realized days later, was that Elijah is the godchild of Senator Grace Whitfield, a powerful advocate for healthcare access and disability rights. The senator had been a close family friend since Elijah's birth and had quietly supported us through his medical challenges. When I relayed Karen's insult to Senator Whitfield, she was stunned and deeply concerned. "No one should belittle your son or any child because of a health condition," she said with quiet resolve. Determined to turn the incident into a teachable moment, Senator Whitfield contacted the HOA board. She requested a formal apology and pushed for educational workshops in Crestwood Estates to raise awareness about chronic illnesses and invisible disabilities. The senator's involvement changed the tone dramatically. The HOA board issued a public statement condemning any form of discrimination and pledged to promote inclusivity in the neighborhood. At the next community meeting, Senator Whitfield spoke passionately about the importance of compassion, understanding, and the realities of living with chronic health conditions. Karen, to her credit, was confronted directly. She issued a grudging apology, though the tension in the room was palpable. Elijah, encouraged by the support, began participating in neighborhood events more openly, even leading a small awareness campaign with other children who used medical devices. Our neighborhood slowly transformed. What had been a place where differences sparked judgment became a community embracing education and empathy. Seeing Elijah run freely, oxygen tank trailing behind him like a superhero sidekick, reminds me every day that strength comes in many forms. And sometimes the loudest voices for change come from the quietest acts of courage.